Hi everybody, it's Psychic Medium Carla coming to you on a Wednesday. I know my schedule's a little screwed up. I'm sorry. But you guys get it. You understand. Today, I want to talk about what should you do in order to have a good reading, whether it be a mediumship reading or psychic reading. Now, the first thing you should do is come in, whether you're having an in-person or on the phone with whatever medium or psychic, and relax. Be relaxed. And say to yourself, I am open to whatever information so-and-so is going to give me today. Don't come in with any preconceived notions or come in expecting to hear one specific thing. Be open. Open heart, open mind. Try to be in a good mood. Leave any anger or anxiety or whatever you have at home somewhere, or leave it somewhere for the next 60 minutes or 30 minutes or however long your reading is going to be. It's very important. You have to let the reader do their job. If you come to a reading expecting to hear one specific thing or expecting to hear the outcome of a situation the way you want to hear it, that's not going to be good. A perfect example is a lot of people get psychic readings having to do with their relationships, romantic relationships. People get a reading because they want to know if they're going to be getting back together with an ex. That is a perfect example of you coming to get a reading and you wanting to hear a specific outcome, and you do not want to take any other answer into consideration. You don't want to hear it. All you want to do is hear that you and so-and-so are getting back together. Whether it be an ex-husband, an ex-wife, an ex-partner, spouse, whatever your domestic situation is. People want to get back together. I don't know why. If they're an ex for a reason. But a lot of people want to hear that. And they expect to hear it. Like, oh, I just know that JoJo and I are getting back together. Don't ask me why I used the name JoJo. I just know it. He's just an idiot. He needs some time to think, to realize what a good thing he had. And da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to go get a reading. So you go get a reading. We're going to use me as an example. You come to a reading with me. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. And guess what? If I don't see you and JoJo getting back together, I'm going to tell you, hey, I don't see you getting back together with JoJo. I'm really sorry, but this isn't happening. And if you do get back together, you're going to end up breaking up again, and you're going to do this all over again. You're going to have to start this process all over again. So I'm really sorry, but I don't see that happening. And then you get upset. Oh, but you don't understand what the backstory is. You can tell me whatever you want. You can tell me, yeah, tell me. That's great. That helps me. If I have some of the information, it helps me. I'm not asking you to tell me the answer. You want to explain why you think that you guys are getting back together? Fine, go ahead. I am never going to tell somebody just what they want to hear. I'm going to tell the truth, and I'm going to say what I'm getting. There are people that will go get one reading after another, after another, after another, after another, until they get to the psychic that will tell them exactly what it is that they want to hear. And then they'll stop and they'll say, oh yeah, that one's right. All those other people, they were just wrong, or they must have gotten misinformation or whatever. If that's what you want to think, that's fine. Believe what you want. But if you're going to get an authentic reading, whether it be mediumship or psychic, it doesn't matter, then you really have to be willing to hear what it is that someone is saying. I always tell people, I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. That goes for mediumship as well. Most of my readings are mediumship readings. And a lot of times people have specific things that they want to hear. And if they don't hear that one thing, man, they get upset. But if I'm not seeing it, or if I'm not picking it up, I'm not picking it up. I'm not just going to make it up. I'm not going to do that. And I could be giving them 10, 12 other validations or evidences or whatever that I'm connecting to the person I say that I'm connecting to. And even before we started, there's a specific person you want to hear from. And maybe they're not the first person I pick up, but maybe they're the second. And then I start giving you details of either how they passed or whatever. And you know that this is that specific person. But there's that one thing that you want to hear about. And that's it. That's the only thing you're thinking about or you're concentrating on. All the other things, yep, that's true, yep, that's accurate. That one little thing you don't hear, you get upset about. And you might even question the authenticity of the reading because of that one thing you didn't hear. You gotta let that go. You gotta let that go, man. You gotta go with it and let the medium or the psychic tell you what it is they're hearing, seeing, feeling, tasting, whatever. I find it more with psychic readings because some people, they want the outcome that they want and they won't take anything else. Again, example, the person that they want to be with in a relationship. That's the outcome they want. I want to be with JoJo. That's the outcome I want. I will not accept anything else. And that's what they want to hear. And if they don't hear that, they are not happy. They're just not happy. It's like people don't want to hear the truth. And it doesn't have to just be with relationships either. It could be job related too, or family related, or health, or whatever. I have been told that, and these are by living people, other psychics and mediums, I've been told that some places, if you're working for a place, whether, you know, an establishment or whatever, I've been told that the owners of the establishment have told their psychics to tell people what they want to hear. If they want to hear that they're getting back together with JoJo, then tell them, yes, I see you getting back together with JoJo. Even if that's not true, even if that's not what the psychic is picking up, they tell them to blatantly lie. I can't do that. Luckily, I work for myself, but still, that's an unethical thing to do. I don't know how anybody can do it, but apparently people do it. Tell them what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. And when you go in for a reading, be open to the information you're going to get. If I tell you something that you don't like, or you don't like the outcome, what I'm telling you, I understand, I get it. Nobody's ever 100% wrong, so there is room for a mistake, absolutely. But if I tell you something, you have to just accept it. Could I be wrong? Yeah, I could be. Yes, I could. But that's what I'm getting at the time. Maybe I'm interpreting it wrong. I know you want to hear something different. But that's not what I'm getting. I'm not getting the outcome that you want. I'm picking up something different. So go in wanting to know the truth. 4 of my favorite words are to hear are you were right, Carla. You were right, Carla. I hear that a lot. Sometimes the outcome, what I'm telling you, it surprises me too. But this is what I'm picking up. And then later I hear in an email or text or at the next appointment that somebody might make 6 months down the road. Oh, by the way, you were right, Carla. You told me that, and I didn't believe you. I didn't want to believe you. And boom, it happened. I'm like, yeah. So yeah, those are 4 of my favorite words. You were right, Carla. I just heard them yesterday. Somebody that does a service for me, I'm not going to name any names in case you're watching. I don't know if you watch or not, but they told me, you were right, Carla. That stuff you told me about that girl, you were right. They didn't think that I was right when we were first discussing it. But yeah, I hear that all the time. Do I make mistakes? Yeah, of course I do. Absolutely. I'm still human. I misinterpret things. Yeah. But if I'm picking something up and I'm telling you something, that's what I'm getting. So remember, there are places that tell the people that work there, tell the client what they want to hear. They'll leave happy. And that's just not right. That's not right. So when you come for a reading, wherever it is that you get one, doesn't matter if, whatever medium or psychic, doesn't matter. Be relaxed, be prepared to hear what it is that they're going to tell you, and don't think or don't come in with the expectation of hearing exactly what it is that you want to hear, because that's not always, that's not healthy. That's not good. I know I sound like I'm stuttering, but it's not good. And some people, they want to hear what they want to hear and they won't accept anything else. So if you really want a good reading, be relaxed, try to be in a good mood, and be open to receive whatever it is that that medium or psychic is telling you, whether it's communicating with a loved one on the other side and there are specific things that you want to hear and you're not going to take anything else, you're not going to take any other message or whatever. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to the medium or to the psychic. Be open, be ready to receive, and allow them to do their job. And no expectations. That's the best thing you can do. No expectations. Listen. Do we make mistakes? Of course we do. But it's better if you don't have a preconceived outcome. Just listen. So until next time, probably Friday. I know I'm late, but I'll do my best. I think the light's auto-adjusting. I'm going to go do another frequently asked question, I think, on Friday. And remember, be kind to your mediums and your psychics. Chill, relax, be open to getting the reading that you're going to get. Even if it's not exactly what you want to hear. Till next time, have a good day and happy Wednesday. Ciao. I clicked twice.